Welcome back to our Rando Canada Challenge mode. We have an hour left on par time. Didn't see that we were catching up there. I'd like to finish under par, just as a thing, but we'll see if that happens or not. Hopefully it won't be an issue because we're pretty close. But we'll have to see how things work out here. Let's use this guy, I guess. Actually, we can look at the duration difference. 15 versus 5. Yeah, we'll do this for slightly faster research. And then we'll have to push hard on getting that Rex DNA in.
This dinosaur,
do we...
has a distinct...
Hold on. Yeah, that's right. We were selling a Dilo from the last episode. Do we have enough genetic material for the other requirements? Carno's done, and Velociraptor is like 10%, so it's good too. Okay. Yeah, so we just need to get Rex DNA for the Scorpius and the Tyrannosaurus. Oh, I have to bring up the tool. I forgot about that. Hold on. JWE2 Randomizer .py. And I have to, oh no, that window is still enabled. There we go. We'll get the list of dinos and the genetics up here. There they are. Should be everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Great. Yeah, so we got nothing to do except wait for Rex and then push for Rex digs as fast as we can. Oh, and I was going to check the amenities. Yeah, 100%. Transport rating slightly down. Welfare slightly down, but that's probably the sedated Dilo we're selling. We could put in monorails. I think we did the research, right? Yeah. Just as a thing. We would put in a station here, and I don't know where it really connected to. We could literally just put in 2 stations. That might actually fix it. We're going to need one more enclosure, too, which I might put in over here. Okay. Well, that's done. Scorpius Rex, we can't research until we have 75% Rex. But then presumably once the research is done, we're just able to immediately clone it. $3 million... Oh yeah, I forgot how prohibitively expensive Rex was going to be on the digs. Yikes. So 3 sites, each of them is $2 to $3 million bucks. Okay, is there anything we can do for cash? Not really. 4.5 stars for that contract, but it's not super easily achieved either. We can do a quick pass through the shops, but it looks to me like everything's fine. There's maybe some room for optimization on some of those. Dead Nasudo, not surprising. So this enclosure, I wonder if this can handle a Rex. Because we could try and put a Scorp in over here somewhere. Like, it wouldn't be hard to do something like this. And run a enclosure into here. This is maybe not our best use of money when we actually haven't run a dig yet. So let's actually stop planning that. But yeah, we can do a weird 2-lobed enclosure in here. We could even cut it, the herbivore enclosure down a little bit if we wanted to. Probably don't want to though. It actually seems like it's finally stabilized a bit, which is nice. Alright, 2,200,000. Let's just go do this. So, yeah, we'll just do the 2 million one, because why not? Oh, Cheaper Expedition guy is going to be a fucking lifesaver. That's actually a lot of money saved. So we always need to be using him. Yeah, that saved us 600k right there. That's actually huge. Okay. There's probably an argument to do the expensive one first, because the money we need to have the cost first to even start the dig, even though we get a discount. So if we do the expensive one first, then the money we recoup from that allows us to do the second one faster. Although I think given that we were under 2 mil to start with, probably just wanted to do a dig as soon as possible. So it's probably fine that we did that one. There's a storm. Well, it sucks a bit, but close the park down though. I really should do an experiment on shelters for like non-damaging storms specifically. Yeah, so this is just like, there we go. There was no guideline there, which is weird. Probably another deadness pseudo. Alright. Well, that's a pen for something that we can make use of later. Can I find this? Really? Baryonyx died of old age. I didn't expect that. Did you have... No. Is your lifespan just shit? Yeah, 58. Shit. Okay. Damn it. Hypothermic. Get the capture team moving right away. Well, that sucks. I don't think we're going to replace the berries yet. I think we'll try and just get the 5 stars with the existing set of berries. When whatever dies off, and hopefully it's not too bad for us. Alright, where are the dinos? We can't actually see the dinos because it's the storm. I think we can start replacing this fence if we want to upgrade it to the higher tier. Because I don't see any dinos running around here. There we go. I suppose the danger is that something runs through and you can't actually see that it's gone through because of the snow cover. What's with you? Hypothermic as well. We'll go ahead and sedate you. Even though it's a little premature. Still a minute. Okay, let's make sure these are opened. There we go. Okay. Things seem good. Disease contracted, infected wound. Yeah, that's really from an injury. So it's probably frostbite. We just don't have info on it for some reason. I'm going to throw you over here, maybe. Another dead. Oh, Torosaurus has died. Not quite expected either. Expected lifespan 75, age 80. Really? The Torosauruses have been around that long? The first wave? Genuinely surprised. Yeah, it's only the last set that aren't at the end of their lifespan. That's a bit shit. That is a bit shit. Fossils are coming in. Let's get you in here quick.
Picking up asset.
Oop, I beat the buzzer there. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Asset transportation under.
Okay. That should be, yeah, that corpse. 40K reimbursement. Miserable. So that doesn't leave us in a position that actually is useful. Because we don't have enough cash here to actually go out and do another dig. The storm really fucked that up. That's the big thing.
Asset being transported.
What was the cheapest dig? It might have been the 2 mil, I think. Because there was the 216. We'll probably do this 216 next. Hopefully that's enough to at least get the Scorp. We can put the Scorp out.
Asset transported.
Maybe the Scorp without the Rex will be enough anyway. Who knows? I think we'll put the Rex up here. This will be the Scorp. This is probably a little bit bigger in terms of area, but this has a little bit of space we can expand. Well, I guess this can expand all the way back here. This one's actually bigger. Yeah, maybe we don't do that. Definitely going to want a path through here, though, if we put a viewing gallery over there. Not saying we're gonna, but we might. Taurosauruses are fighting for dominance. Intriguing. Why? You shouldn't be alpha. 9 shouldn't be either. How do they... It is absolutely 1000% the herd fragmenting or something that causes these constant shifts in alpha. Which is very strange. Is that a good spot for the Maya? Kinda. It'll give them a bigger territory for a little bit. It's not bad. Okay. Okay. We're still 400k short. Alright, I think everything here is stable though, so I think we'll skip ahead in time a bit. Well, we have an event. Unavailable until task completion. Welfare guy, I think that's perfectly fine. Go do that. I'll take the $1,000,000. Another Baryonyx has died, as well as a few Taurosauruses. We got Salmonella and a fucking aviary, of course. Of fucking course. We'll just queue this up. Whoever gets to it first gets to it. That's fine. Fossils are not quite in yet. 15 minutes on the marketing tour. That's a lot. We should be fine without them, though. I mean, it's $1,000,000. That pays for the digs. It means when this one comes back, we can definitely go do the big one next. Which is good. How many berries do we have left now? 4 only? Shit. No, that's dealt with. Completely, it seems. That's good. Alright, well, back to wait for these Rex fossils. Here's what we got. A little bit of refund. Not very good. I would like a much more substantial amount back. Really? 74%? I don't know if that's enough for score. I think it was 75. I think we're 1% off, which is just incredible. You can do this. Is that going to be true? Oops. This tab. Yep, 75%. Fuck me. That's terrible. 3 mil 4. Probably save up for that. I don't know if that is true. I'm gonna say that's no way we could know that, Dino. There were certainly dinosaurs that lived in snowy environments, though. That's certainly true. Well, we'll be hitting that 3 mil pretty soon. Yeah, the cryo lived in a more Canadian-style environment, for sure. Not like frigid Arctic, but, you know, a bit like this map. Pine trees and seasonal snows. At least as I understand it, that's the environment of Antarctica in the Mesozoic. Although it probably varied between like Jurassic and Cretaceous Antarctica a bit, so I could potentially be mixing up specific eras. Three mil 1 was what, 3 mil 4 for the dig, I think. Painfully expensive. I'm not sure what extinction you would be referring to. Cryo's early Jurassic, which isn't generally associated. Well, early Jurassic is after the end Triassic extinction event, but I think there's a bit of a gap between the end Triassic and Cryolophosaurus showing up. That's another dead Torosaurus. That's unfortunate. There's going to be a lot more of those coming, though. Yeah, let's get that. No, wait. 3 mil 4. We're still not quite there. Any minute now. Any second. Any second. I'm still not sure what you mean by that. If you mean like the big extinction, the KT boundary, nothing would have made Cryolophosaurus better suited for that time than anything that was around at that time. What was I doing? What was I doing? Big dig here. 544. Yes. Depends which extinction you're talking about specifically. Dinosaur extinction, KT boundary, that's small creatures, birds, burrowing mammals. Best suited. Yeah, so the end Cretaceous. It's those specific species that are best suited to survive in a hostile environment. So things that don't need to eat a lot or can hibernate or burrow. And sometimes it's just luck what things survive and don't. Requires repair at base, waiting for Jerome. Yeah, you seem fine. 4 minutes on this, 6 minutes on this. We probably burned a lot of time on par. Yeah, 30 minutes left. We've already burned, I don't know, what was this? 20 minutes since we started? That's rough. Well, we're going to have to wait for the fossils regardless, so. We got fossils in. Territory decay is being a bastard on the Maiasaurus, so I've been playing with that. 21 and 73. So that's another dig somewhere, maybe 2 if we're real unlucky. This gets us Scorp, though. So let's get that done immediately. This person is going to have to be rested. Probably... Do I go do the dig? Do we have 1 site left or 2? Wait, where is it? Oh, it's this one up here. 3 mil 4. It still has fossils. And that's the only one it looks like. Dinosaurs aren't, like, so it's not about how heavy you are, whether or not you can swim, whether or not you're buoyant. It's about density. That's why you can have big, heavy boats that, you know, sail in the ocean. And dinosaurs were low-density animals because they have hollow bones like birds, or at least a lot of them do. Which is why they could swim. A lot of air sacs. That's also why a lot of dinosaurs could get so big, like sauropods. It's because they had those light, relatively speaking, low-density light bones. Maybe. Or maybe a Dreadnoughtus swimming would just tip right over onto its back and drown. Who knows? Common cold unmet needs. Fuck off. How is it 93% fucking comfort? This is dog shit. All the food's over here decaying away. And now this asshole has common cold that won't heal because the territory keeps shrinking. It just keeps shrinking into this corner of the enclosure. And I can't do anything about it because they're all over by the goddamn fence line. Look at this. You can literally watch it shrink in real time. It's fucking nonsense. This is just terrible. They just completely ruined that mechanic. Because the AI is just not good enough to make use of it. Okay, so 2 mil 5. How much is Scorp research? Do we know the cost when we don't have the prereq met? We don't. I probably want to do the Scorp research before we do the dig, because the dig is going to break us. I literally just have to, like, let this guy be sick. 92% fucking comfort. Like, it's ridiculous. They're all over here on the fence line. You just watch the territory fucking shrink in real time. What a bad mechanic now. I literally can't even fix it. I mean, I could, but it'll just become a problem again when they move to the other side of the enclosure away from that fence line. Alright, storm warning. We should not process this yet, maybe? We probably should just to get it clear. Let's look at the research here before the storm hits. It's enough griping. 17 million... What the fuck? Why is it $17 million? That's insane. This is why I don't use fucking hybrids. Holy shit. Alright, fuck that. 17 million. Why would you ever research this? That is insanity. Now we gotta close down the park for the storm so people don't get too pissed. Which means we'll stop earning money and we'll be stuck waiting. No, everybody's having issues with territories. It's just a mess. Comfort 81% because of the storm now. It's still just not going to ever heal. Look at them. I think it's worse. I think they're just all moving down to this corner now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's all we have is 6. Yeah, 6. And then if I put ground nut down here in this corner for them, I'd have to delete it over here to fix other territories, and then eventually they'll wander away from this corner, and it'll still be a goddamn problem. Oh, the Scorpius cost? Yeah, that's just ridiculous. We'll focus on the Rex. I mean, I almost just have to muster the bastards across the enclosure. Actually, this Jeep is right here. It's so stupid that you have to do this, though. And we're stuck because of the snow. How do I don't... It's been so long since I even had to do this. Aim mode. And then QE to shift. Summon and send. Okay, summon a cone. That's a Maya. Where did it even go? Oh, there he is. Let me do send, and we just send you off this way. Go that way, idiot. Alright, we'll see if that fixes this at all. Oh, that is the sick one, too, which is fun. Comfort 70 goddamn %. Yeah, he's got no territory now. Why? Mystery. So he's probably not even going to be part of the goddamn herd properly. Yeah, it turned giant on Phasmo. Because the game is really broken right now. Unmet needs. Everything's 0 still. This bug is also really goddamn obnoxious. I don't know how they broke everything so badly. Well, we're not bleeding money here. I could also... Hold on. Just do this a bunch. I hate that, like, it zooms me back to the car. I just want to keep taking pictures. I don't want to have to, like, hit button presses every single time. One lonely Notosaurus for 4K. Sure, whatever. Comfort 84%. How the fuck do you still not have ground nut? It's like right there. He's literally right there. I'm actually so mad. Unbelievable. Oh, Spino's big and growly. Oh, is my car gonna get destroyed? Did my car get destroyed? Where did it go? Oh, it made it to the other pad. Well, now it's gonna get destroyed because it's in the goddamn Quanju enclosure. Alright, well, there's that. 3 mil 2, we're close to that contract, or to that dig cost, not contract. We're bleeding money now, though. But taking the pictures is actually pretty good. $3.6. Okay, let's go. Right now, I'm willing to go negative for a little bit. We're recovering, so it'll get made up. So the generalist. Oh, we can. It has to be you. All right. Well, if she wants to quit from being angry, that's fine. I don't care. Oh, also, we won't go negative because we get the discount after we do the dig, not before. So we actually get that $1 million back right away. The Duelist and Notosaurus 4 are fighting. Fun. The Maiasaurus actually 100%? Yeah. Do you think it's going to last? Probably not. I don't think it's going to last. You're upset. You're a liar. You're a liar, man. Alright. I mean, they're good for now. We'll see if it lasts. Now, of course, the Torosaurus doesn't have a good territory because they've done the same fucking thing the Maiasaur did where they crammed themselves all down in one little corner. The Mayas have actually spread out now. So, of course, now they probably have more than enough on their ground nut. Yeah, of course, now they have plenty of ground nut. Ugh. Fucking awful. Probably would have been better just to put the most of the herbivores in smaller pens. Because this big pen for the Apatos has been just dog shit. It sucks. It's not good. And I like these big mixed herbivore enclosures are fun, so it sucks that they just don't work good anymore. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, fossils came in. That's enough bitching. Back to the game. Is this completed? No. Oh my god, dude. This shit. Wait. Oh, I clicked this one off. No, it is complete. Thank fuck. I thought it was going to be that thing where, like, you have to go to 2 incredibly expensive dig sites, each an extra time, to collect 1 fossil from each spot. It wasn't that. I just clicked off a thing. Alright. Whew. 8%. Everybody is mad at me and needs to take a break. I guess I'll just have you do this real quick. So, you definitely need a rest because you're disgruntled. You're going to be costing me an arm and a leg. I do have my genetics team on standby, with the exception of her. So we might be okay there. And then the welfare team is here, so we actually might be able to hatch. I'm going to hold off on those 2. I'm not going to rest them until I really need to. Actually, can we see the cost? So $1 million. Oh, 13 genetics. 13. We have exactly 13. You have 2 points, though. So we can do that with somebody else there. Alright. Well, yeah. We'll let those fossils get processed and then set up the genome rather than do it now. And then if we need a few more points with the genes actually put into the T-Rex, we'll have to do so. Alright, so I need my little tool that I kind of buried behind my other windows here. We're looking at interesting default, similar to Hoska with blue Calcarana stripes. Strange. We're looking at GSD. What is GSD? Gambia River Basin? That's not it. Starts with a G. Great Sandy Desert. That's it. Was I on Great Sandy? Did I just go from Great Sandy to Great Sandy? I might have. Pulkarana. Purple. Okay, genetic sequence. A and then a G. Well, I counteracts that. That's pretty good, actually. C, a chance at long-lived. A, G, C, A. And then 4 C's. Is there... No, 5 C's. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C's in a row. That's the complete gene sequence from the randomizer. 1,000,003. And we need 17 genetics. Which we cannot fucking do, can we? Okay, so we've got the 6. And you can be a 6. 6, 12. We need 5 after that. Well, that sucks dicks. I don't want to hire another goddamn scientist to get this Rex out. There's a 5. 1,000,007. That breaks the bank. God damn it. 88.5. Much better. So, I said 17, so we still need to do this. Oh yeah, now it costs too much because of the genes. I consider the genes mandatory, so we're still going to have to do that. How are we doing on par? We hit par time, so yeah, we're not making par. I mean, realistically, if you wanted to make par time, you'd never want to use Tyrannosaurus or Scorpius. They're awful. Just not good at all. How do you only have 2 jobs? That's weird. And the Ranger Team 4 keeps losing its mind and not knowing where it's going. You trying to refill that? I'm not sure if you... Yeah, that's got to be in range of that post, so he's just dumb. No MVU, Ranger Team 1, yes. Okay. Oh, looks good. 1,003, was that enough for a Rex embryo? 1,037. Ugh. Oh man. Oh man, I got no money. Breaking the bank here. Well, the Rex will be a really nice bump in income. Hopefully. Probably. Maybe. Oh, I guess I should have also double checked. Yeah, transport's worse. 93% now because of these towers down here which catch dinosaurs in this corner of the herbivore enclosure. Make things a little bit worse. Are the Torosaurs still being a dick? A little bit. Spread out a little bit here. I mean, I can just throw in a little bit of goddamn ground fiber for them. Just replace some of the freaking Myosaura plants. Because it's just like... It's just, they're just going to cycle. And there's nothing I can do to actually keep them in a decent spot. Because they're just dumb. They actually have no grasp of what their actual needs are. They just... There's like no actual AI there. It's just like a wanderer. A random walk algorithm. Which is a little bit unfortunate. Alright, yeah. So I got a sufficient amount of griping to make the money I need. That's the trick. Gripe until the cash comes in. 1,374 gets this done. Now I should probably fire my scientist too. That I'm not going to use. Because we don't need to dig up anything. We don't need anybody with logistics. The actual meta play would be to fire them for the rest of the game. Because we don't need them. But I'm going to just try not do that. Also really tired of Ranger Team 4 never finding access to a pen. They're trying to path through some trees somewhere. They just can't do it. The trees should be like they are on the Biosim map, where they're fully traversable instead of blocking jeeps, because it just sucks. But it's a console gaming thing. You gotta have those trees rigged up to take less memory and be impassable on cars. Actually, a large amount of forest on these Apatos. Oh, is it because we got an Apato Alpha in the new batch? Yeah, Social Apatosaurus. Fair enough. 2 eggs. Technically, we should hatch both of these by rule, but the other rule that overtakes that is the cash requirement. If we don't have the cash, we don't have to do both. Another goddamn Baryonyx dying is going to tank me. Fuck. How long till the other ones go? 47 out of 56. Dude, the Baryonyx lifespan unmodified is awful. We're racing the clock again to get this park to 5. I mean, the Baryonyx aren't actually expensive. The problem is just the fact that, you know, we're trying to get expensive shit out at the same time. And the Tauros. Is this a Taurosaurus? No, it's in a pseudo over there. I was kind of hoping some of the Tauros had actually, you know, moved on. We still have one Pukarana Nasudo hanging out here, huh? This one's long-lived. So he's got a... Yeah, 133 out of 95. Jeez, he's elderly. What about the Quanjus? Are they going to die soon? 65-58. That's bad. They're a big chunk of our appeal if they start dying off. That's not good. No access. What the fuck are you trying to do? I think he's trying... Yeah, he's trying to get to a Quanju, I think that's... No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, you know what it is. I bet you it's actually the gyrospheres, not the trees. There's probably a moment in time when he can't find a path because there's a gyrosphere in the way. That would make sense. Because this is outside of the pen. I'm not going to move it, though. I'll just continue to bitch about it. That's funnier. Well, we still need a lot of cash here. This is very unfortunate. Almost $2 million. I guess we'll sit and wait for cash to come in. After what feels like an eternity waiting for cash to come in, much like real life, we can finally hatch a Rex. We'll take the long-lived antisocial one over the aggressive short-lived one for sure. Oh god, we better be able to hatch this though. Yeah, we can do it. Oh man, that was going to be pretty bad. Positive influence. Let's speed this shit up. Oh, we do get a slight discount there from something. Not sure why they're... Oh, no. It wasn't a discount. I was looking at the wrong number. Just kidding. Yeah. The cost is always what it was. We were over 2 mil. I was comparing the numbers and thinking about it in the wrong way. Alright, 7 goddamn minutes for that too. Jeez. I mean, it might still... get us to 5 with a little bit of work, so here's hoping. It's begun. First Quanju has died of old age. This is fucking bad news. Really bad news. This one died almost immediately upon lifespan ticking over, which is less good. 3, 2, and 1. 4, 5, and 6. So, and 7. So if the first 3 die, we're actually okay in terms of population with the other 4. It's a pack size of 3. Not good, because that's massive appeal loss. And now there's a goddamn storm, and I have no money. Also awful. Awful fucking timing, but what else is new? No dinosaurs in range, really? What if I look directly at a building? There's the ticket. My mistake, trying to actually see anything. All the fleeing people. Oh no, snow! I'm so scared. Cowards! Alright, well, there's some cash. We're still profitable here, it says. We'll see if that holds. I'm a little nervous that once we stop bringing in new money, the scientist cost is actually going to be high enough to start really noticing the bleeding. We're like really racing against time here on this fucking Tyrannosaurus. I think we'll put it in here. Do the best thing we can do for visibility assurance. The water's down here. We'll put the feeder down here. Hopefully the Rex spends most of its time in this front section. I was going to say it looked like the storm was letting up there for a second, but that's not true. A solitary berry. Can we get more than one? That'd be great. Yeah. I'll take that. The repetition penalty is really stacking up, but like... Oh, that's nice. We got the Quanju in there, surprisingly. Also, the fact that the cars are not smart enough to, like, not go into a dinosaur pen during a storm like this is rather frustrating. The fact that the correct thing to do would be to, like, approximate the timing. Like, literally what you should do, if you want to, like, min-max this completely, is shut off your ranger stations until right after a storm. And then as soon as the storm finishes, you turn them on and they go out and do all the status checking right after the storm. And then you shut them off after they've checked everything, they come back to base, and then they never get caught in the snowstorm and destroyed. And getting destroyed is bad too, not just because you lose a car, but because they also can cause your dinosaurs to become sick. The act of destroying a car can result in them swallowing a cell phone or whatever, and that's not cool. Now, herbivores are doing all right now. Oh, this is painful. I want to get... So this Rex is coming out in a minute. I was hoping the storm would be done and finances would be fully recovered before this Rex is deployed. Because we need to get this park profitable ASAP. Like, more profitable ASAP. Okay, there's that. Close all shelters. 30 seconds to Rex. I mean, it takes time for it to get moved as well, so... Pause. Goat feeder. Probably should have the goat feeder a little more centralized. I could put it just back here. That's not awful. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put it at the top of this hill instead of at the bottom where the water is. Because that's the best way to piss your carnivores off, is for them to not have any access to goat. They really like that goat. Alright. You know what? We actually made it through there all right. We're already profitable again. Surprising that there's enough residual income there. I mean, we probably took a couple, like 200K worth of photos too, but we were never going to hit 0, so there is that. And the Rex. There's our solitary Rex.
There isn't a more iconic dinosaur than the T.
Interesting striping. It's like a blue-green-gray with purple around it. Oh, and the like the keratinous ridges on the skull being outlined in blue is an interesting one. Too bad the base color is not different.
Rex. Even people who don't know the difference between herbivore and carnivore know all about the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
1266.
Feel her gaze.
Right, you need sand and forest potentially, but sand for sure. Sand brush. Wow. There's your sand all over here. For the forest, I guess we can put a little bit in there maybe. Open space need not met now too.
You understand why the T-Rex was the ruler of the Cretaceous period.
Yeah, so this should be fine. Especially if she chases the car down the hill. Rex, leave her alone. That's a good little screenshot though for like the episode. Let's grab that before we continue on with our tragic adventure. And then she just lays down like, I've done enough here. My job is done. Four stars still. 81 drinks. Drinks are probably too far away. Okay, a lot of stuff happening here now. Transport rating down even further. It's probably overkill to do a large, but whatever. The gate opens on the inside, so I guess maybe doing this is technically better. And then a toilet is needed too. I think we'll just put you right over here. Here is perfect. Alright, and then we really do need a monorail, and I really don't know what to do about that. We could put it up on a hill. So basically what happens is we just kind of need a station. But it has to connect to another station, and there's not really a good spot for that. And that's the issue here. See, I could do some cheeky shit like this. Then we put one up on the hill. Kind of dumb. Actually, I don't even know if we can get a path through here. No, almost assuredly we can't. Other options, another tour maybe. Like if we put in a tour here, and we put in a tour. Let's try this. We'll put in a tour here. And we just connect them together like that. Does that actually fix the transport rating? That might actually make enough of a difference. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch! Knock it off! I don't have money for this shit. Sprain. That's minor, right? Yeah.
Hopefully this is nothing more than a sprain.
It literally is nothing more than a sprain. We know this, Dua. We know this already. Yeah, okay. I was confused for a moment there. It's like, how is it incomplete? But of course, because they have to connect back up around. So that one's too far down. Because we can't actually loop it down enough to make it work. Alright, ratings. 88% transport, everything else is at 100. Overcrowding's a bit of a thing. What do we got for pathing right now? Main thoroughfare. Only. 425. 875 for even bigger path. That's a bit rough. Might be the thing to do, though. 4.2. If we can at least hit 4.5, we take care of the damn contract and get a refund from that, too. Should be great. Transport rating 87. I'll have to keep an eye on this. 93. It's actually fixing it. That's incredible. Not much, but some. That's funny. 93. Wonder if there's a better position we could put it in and still have it, like, achieve that. Yeah, they want transport down here. I mean... No, there's like no way to get it over there. So basically it did patch up the transport needs in this corner, because we were at like 93-ish before. So this stupid little set of 2 vehicles actually did the job. Which is just comical. Well, we'll try to live with a 93% then. Ah, shit, what are you? Okay, just a pseudo. Berries or Quanjus? I think I want to bolster the berry pop because they're pretty low. Plus the other berries are getting close to dying. Did we have the complete genome from the randomizer filled out here? I don't remember. Let's double check it. Baryonyx. Looking at G, A, G, and C at the end. So this should be a G. Plus 2 pips of strong. From, yeah. That's actually just bad for us technically, but whatever. 8. Seven and 5 on the welfare side of things, so I guess we use these two. I'm just gonna spend the money and do it, even though we don't have any cash. The other thing we could try to do is try to fix some overcrowding stuff with like paths. Like we could try this whole thing with like a double layer up here. Just kind of do an extension to the like that to the boulevard. That power line in the way. There's not much else that can be done there. That does probably help a little bit. I don't really see the benefit. There's no other real evidence of crowding, though. That's like the one area that actually shows up in this view. This better not be another corpse. Shit. Shit. That was a Quanju tipping over. 4.3. Couple of good long lives. 2, that's a lot of freaking money. Social long lived, large, strong aggressive, long lived, strong aggressive fit. 1.8 maybe we'll just hatch those 2 when we get to 1.8. Yeah, so fucking finances are rubbish right now.
Asset being transported.
Well shit. We're supposed to be done with this run, but we've had too many deaths, and now we're kind of fucking stuck at 4 stars with no goddamn money. Alright. I don't want to fire scientists, but I think we do it, because otherwise we'll be here forever. Like, currently we're just in a death loop. If we don't improve finances, we don't get out of it. We don't need to dig anything else up. The last dinosaur we rolled for the randomizer was Scorp, which we haven't researched because it's literally an absurd, unreasonable price. But that only needs 9 logistics. So we keep the genetic staff around. Oh, how many is that? 4. Do we even have that? 24 genetics? Like, what the fuck is that? I don't think that's ever viable, realistically. 6, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20. Dude, that's insane. We're 4 points off. Which means if we ever want to unlock Scorp, we have to do staff upgrades. which is another $4 million and 16 goddamn logistics. Which we do have, just barely. Also should probably just do better paths. Alright, you need to rest. There goes all our money again. That gets us 9 logistics. What do we need for better paths? And honestly, territory decay has made this a pain in the ass too. That's 9. Because that's extra plants that we put out to further damage our economy by wasting money on plants, right? You can't actually see the preview. Do they cost money? Now I'm having doubts. Do they actually have any financial cost? Oh yeah, they do. Fuck yeah, they do. You just saw it right there. You know, it's not much, but if you have to keep doing it over and over again, it frickin' adds up. That's the problem. Alright, so paths, potentially we do scientist research, and then we have fire people. So I need our 4 highest logistics people if we're going to do scientist research. I need my welfare people, and I need my best geneticists. 6 and a 5. So is there anybody that I can even fire then? No. Because 4 logistics people, 2 geneticists, 3 geneticists, and welfare. Yeah, because she pulls double duty. 11. Unless I do fire a geneticist. Well, we needed everything we have for genetics to even do Rex. So if I fire a geneticist and then the Rex fucking dies because we're stuck trying to finish this park build up, then that doesn't work either. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode then. I guess we got one more of trying to finish up the run. So until next time.